Some really bad news, Beto, when it comes to the Lakers and Luka Doncic, who left the game last night. This, according to Shams, Los Angeles Lakers star Luka Doncic is out indefinitely due to a left hamstring injury, sources tell ESPN. He will miss the remainder of the regular season, and his status is uncertain beyond that. Like, last night felt horrible enough, getting absolutely demolished by the best team in the league. That was bad enough. He leaves the game in the third quarter after having something go on in the second quarter. You could tell he wasn't quite right throughout any part of the third quarter, and now this is literally the worst news possible, that he could be down. He could be down for good, out indefinitely. Hopefully he comes back. Hopefully by the Lakers still have games to play by the time he's ready to go.
Yeah, you keep saying hopefully,
yeah.
And that is not a good sign as the season is winding down, because how good March was at 15-2, player of the month, the way that he was playing, heck, even having the MVP chance and trying to figure out, hey, can he actually sneak into the MVP first place votes? Can he get some of those? Now his regular season is done, and postgame yesterday was
grim.
That's a good one way to put
it.
Not just because of the Luka stuff, but just the way that they got beat up and smacked around.
They got killed.
Because the best team in the NBA, you know that OKC yesterday saw it and said, oh, okay, you guys were talking about Luka for MVP. Let me show you something. And OKC is reminding people that they're the defending champs. Yes, San Antonio's the hot thing right now, but look what we can do. And they play defense the entire time. And then my phone has been blowing up just like yours the last hour when Luka news came out. And you're looking at the schedule. All right, so the regular season is done for Luka. We got that. Indefinitely, if you look at a grade 2 strain. You got In-N-Out socks?
I do.
My man.
What do you think?
Smooth.
You like those?
Yeah.
If you're watching us on YouTube, little In-N-Out action there.
I'm over here trying to be serious about Luka.
You didn't think I could get into this position either, did you? I could lift my leg up that high.
Careful, your hammy might pop. That's how it works. But then you're looking at where the schedule is going to be at. The regular season is going to wind down. The Lakers, one of the good things about them not being in the play-in tournament, because they're not going to be in there, is the week of the 12th through the 18th. That's when the playoffs start on the 18th, right around there. That's a week off. So that's a game, no games. You have 1 week to recover. So if you're thinking, when can Luka possibly come back, it doesn't matter how much treatment you're going to get. It doesn't matter how much stem you're going to get. It doesn't matter how much massage you're going to get. A hamstring has to naturally heal on its own. You can't shoot it up and say, hey, let's go play.
Right.
Because you have to run.
You have to run and cut and jump and do maybe not as much jumping in Luka's case, but the rest of it, yes.
But you're doing something.
Yeah, for sure.
You're doing something. So if Lakers have to get through the first round without Luka, now it's, wait a minute, you see OKC on Tuesday again at home.
Yeah.
But OKC has to make sure that they keep San Antonio away.
Yep.
So it's not like they're going to mail it in.
No, they've got 5 games left. 2 of them are almost virtual L's, because of the opponent. 2 of them feel like very certain W's, and then you got the Golden State game that's kind of a toss-up at this point. I kind of want to separate what happened last night.
Yeah, there's a lot going on
into 2 separate things. I want to get to the chasm between those 2 teams that we saw yesterday.
Yep.
Oklahoma City had been up by 30 at the half 4 times this year, twice against the Lakers.
Yeah.
Okay, so they obviously show up when the Lakers are in town and do what they do. We'll talk about Austin Reeves really every Laker had a rough night last night, but we'll put that over there for a second. Let's start with this. Should he have been out there in the third quarter of that game?
I can see both sides of this argument. I'm not trying to be on the fence about this, but J.J. Redick said after the game that they asked the medical staff what we got, and he told the players, you guys have 6 minutes to try to cut into this lead. Mm-hmm. And I heard you saying during crosstalk, it's the best team in the NBA. But the NBA is also, here's the cliche, game of runs.
I know.
And the Lakers were so cold in the first half. Hey, give these guys an opportunity to punch at them. Also, I could see this where, hey, you don't want to roll over against a team that you might see in the playoffs and just say you're going to whimper against them. It's also that mental side of it where you're like, hey, OKC, yeah, you beat us up tonight, but we're going to go down with a fight.
Yep.
That's what you want to see.
I agree with all of those points.
And then I agree with you, too.
But the risk, the bet to make, right? Like if we're making a bet that, hey, maybe there's the 1 in 100 chance we come back against the best team in the league down 31. I don't like it, but okay. Hey, it's a game of runs. I understand it. Maybe they come out and they knock down 4 threes in a row, and a 30-point lead is all of a sudden it's an 18-point lead, and you're right back into it. Okay, fine. Had Luka not gotten hurt in the second quarter, okay, fine. Let's see what happens. I'm not saying, but you're so close to the playoffs. He's your best guy by a mile.
Yep.
He's the most important guy that you have going on your team, and I just don't think that the juice was worth the squeeze at that point. And I understand. Of course, Luka's going to say he wants to play. Of course, Luka's going to say that he wants to go out there. You want your athletes to say that. This is where somebody else needs to stand in front of him and say, you know what, we're taking the decision out of your hands, and we're going to sit you down, because the worst possible scenario is exactly what you got, where your best player is out in depth.
And he's been lingering the last couple weeks, too, with some things that, like, knickknacks have been bothering him, stuff like that. But when you're in Game 77 of the season, everybody has something lingering with them, something that's bothering them. And Luka is going to be on the floor no matter what. But Luka's also, he's had to sit out some games this season where he just,
with a hamstring, by the way.
Where games that he couldn't go. And you even heard the call from Ireland yesterday where on the broadcast when Luka pulled, he's like, that's what people in Dallas were saying, that the concern is the injury aspect of it. So Luka worked himself into great shape this season, per Luka standards, from where he was at, and you're wondering how much did it toll did that take to get him to this level? How many minutes has been playing, too? Because the Lakers haven't been blowing out teams, so you see something where he's playing 35, 38 minutes. It's all going to add up. It's the wear and tear of the regular season for it. That's why with OKC, SGA, people are like, oh, no, they've been blowing out teams. He hasn't played the fourth quarter much, if any, this season, and they've been playing really, really good, but it's just concerning now because Luka, it's his team. He's running the show, and he does whatever he wants.
It's literally the engine in the car. Yeah. Like can you get by with a spare tire? Maybe. Can you get by with one?
The little donut.
Right.
Bit? Yeah.
Can I get through with a crack in my windshield? Yeah, probably.
I mean, I still got it.
A tail light that's out. I'm good.
Hey, no problem.
You take the engine out of the car.
Cars?
It's like we're done here. Yeah. Look, they've got a Beto Durán mobile now, and it's just not going to work out.
And nobody wants to steal that hoopty, man.
Yeah, it's nice and safe because it's not going to win the race.
My other car, I used to just leave the keys in it, like the little bucket I have in my Civic.
Oh,
I just leave the keys in the seat. Somebody take it, please.
What are you, Keyshawn Johnson? Keyshawn used to do that, too. I'm like, they could just drive away.
Keyshawn had 8 cars, though.
Yeah, it was his Prius.
Yeah,
the nicest Prius I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, the 2004 Civic, please, somebody take it, whatever.
Yeah, this is just a gut punch. Like, look, it was going to be a pretty grim, day today. Just 18 turnovers, getting throttled by a team that just looked light years better than the Lakers did. It took a lot of wind out of the sails of that 15-2 month of March.
Heck, the first quarter, John and Michael, this game's done. They weren't even when the injury happened. They weren't even talking about the game because it was so out of control.
They were down 20 at the end of the first quarter. A buddy of mine
texted
me because they're going to lose by 80 tonight. I'm like, no. And then by the halftime, you're like, yeah, they might. And the final difference was 42 points.
Yep.
There wasn't any real response to it. I know that they kind of ran up the white flag as they got a little bit later into that game. I wish they would have done it sooner. But just the difference between what we saw, even when everybody was healthy and everybody, it's like, boy, oh boy, the gap between those two teams is real.
That was the message from OKC to the rest of the league. Like, okay, you guys think the Lakers are coming? Here's where we are. We are heads and shoulders above everybody else. It's right now, it's them and San Antonio. That's it. Like I was talking with you yesterday, like, I can see the Lakers make a run to the Western Conference Finals.
Sure.
Yesterday. Now?
Oh, stop. Look.
Now, Cinco de Mayo. Where are we going, Trav?
The hope is you find a way to turn back the clock for LeBron. LeBron can get you through the first round, and then Luka comes back and defies all medical hopes and looks like Luka Doncic.
But against who?
Exactly.
Are you going against Houston, Denver? I mean, Houston, Minnesota, Denver. Which matchup is going to be best for you?
Yeah,
that's going to be tough.
There's a whole lot of things going on there, and none of them are good. The only good one is what you mentioned, Beto, is that thank goodness they don't have to go to the play-in, so they get a week to kind of get off their feet, and Luka in particular. But it's really rough.